up, YouTube? Dark Dub coming at you from Minecraft 1.21.5, and we are going to go over some minecart loaders. So first, we're going to start with the basic loader and unloader. We'll start with the unloader. We'll talk about how they are similar and how they are different. They basically function the exact same way. The only thing really different about them is the placement of certain blocks. Now, this being the unloader, we're going to go ahead and place a hopper at the very end where your cart's going to sit, facing or pointing down. Okay, and then we'll put that into a container. And because I'm going to use a chest and I still want it to open, I'll go ahead and place this as glass so that, yeah, there we go. Now I'll go ahead and put this here and that there, and we will put a comparator reading from this hopper. On top of that, we will put a repeater on 4 ticks with a sticky piston right on the side of that block and an observer pointing this direction on that block. Now if we place our minecart right there and we place things in that minecart, what you'll see is that went up and flashed, okay? When it goes down, it's going to flash again too, and then that will send the cart. And the reason this works is because that minecart, while it is draining into here, that comparator stays on. This is not flashing. That's why it's important that it's not a hopper beneath it, and that's why I've got it pointed down. Boom, and it sends. The other important part is that this observer not point directly into the block. It needs to be delayed to make the pulse long enough to send the cart. Now on this side, what we're going to do, the minecart loader, the basic, we're going to point our hopper directly down into that cart. Okay, we're going to do the same thing over here. We're going to read out with a comparator. And that comparator is also going to go into a block over here. There's going to be another one down here, and one right here. Now, right here is where your repeater is going to be, and it's going to be on 4 ticks as well. You can go ahead and break that. And right here, we're just going to place our sticky piston here with our observer right here. That is also a falling edge. You'll notice when this is on, that extends, it doesn't flash to hit this until it retracts and sends the cart. And we'll go ahead and put a container up here and some items in there. Let's go ahead and make it a smaller. Yeah, so it extended the piston and then sent the cart. Now the cart drains, that piston extended, now it retracted, sent the cart. Cart's back, it's empty. Now if you've got this guy set up to a bamboo or a kelp farm and you're sending fuel somewhere, you're probably going to want it not to send until that cart is full, okay? I'm going to go ahead and show you how to make one circuit to do that. We'll go ahead and take right here, place a piston. It's going to push that barrel. Okay, then we'll come over here, and on this side we're going to place another one right here that will then push that barrel the other direction back onto this hopper. Now we'll go ahead and place that barrel right here because that's where it's going to start. From this point we'll come over on this side. We will come down here with block, and then could have left that there, and with the block right there. We'll then go ahead and place a comparator right there. We can take and place 2 more blocks here, place another comparator right there, put this guy on subtract mode. Actually, let's do a temporary block right here with a hopper into that. Then we'll place our comparator there. Now I'll go ahead and put a furnace right here. And then inside this hopper here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to place 4 wood shovels. That could be any item that is unstackable. And I put 15 snowballs. That is, you can put 15 eggs an item that stacks to 16 basically. Now I can go ahead and break this, come around this side, then I'm going to go ahead and take a dropper. I'm going to place it right alongside that block there. It doesn't matter which direction it faces. Now this observer, we're going to want it to look at this dropper and point into this piston. Now with this setup, as soon as this barrel here gets full, it will push over here on top of your hopper. We'll go ahead and put another hopper here and another barrel on top of that, and that's just going to signify that this is where your farm's collection is coming from. So like if I had this on my resin farm, this is where the resin would come in at. The setup that I have right here with this wouldn't necessarily work with let's say a sorter system where you have a whole lot of different items coming in, because if you have a stack of this item, which is say like half full, and then you have a stack of this item that's say a quarter full, and then all the other slots are completely full, it will not send until these two. Yeah, so it just, you want it to all be the same item to avoid something like that. And we've got another part of the circuit here. Right here, we're going to want to do the, like we did with the loaders, we're going to do the exact same thing here, except this doesn't require the pulse to extend. So you can just do a falling edge monostable circuit right here, straight into there, and as soon as the items stop trickling here, it'll kick over there. And this will make sure that if it stops halfway, your farm stops, and you need that last little bit, you get that last little bit. Boom. Now we're almost done. You will notice that this barrel did not push back, and that is because we did not put this here. I am going to right there on that block put a sticky piston. You'll notice that right where the minecart loader, the basic, sends off from, it will now push that. So then we'll go ahead and place a redstone block on there, and now I believe that is our entire circuit complete. And to show you it works, I went ahead and artificially filled a good portion of that, not all the way. Notice that it's very close to being all the way full, but it is not. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and fill this with just a ton. And then you'll see that as soon as it fills, it goes. And now it continues filling here. This never emptied, so that stayed retracted. Okay, it went through this circuit. And there it goes. And there it goes again. And you'll notice that this guy is collecting from the one above him now. Ready to continue the cycle. Alright, if you like this video, go ahead and leave a like. If you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and subscribe to my channel. And yeah, it's been real. Oops.